podcast. This one is very, very, very special to me. First of all, it's our first ever guest, like ever. And it's special because he is my blood. This is my brother.
For sure.
Flyguy Floyd. What's up, Josh?
What's going on?
Thank you for being here.
I am happy to be here. Shout out to the whole Girls Chat podcast for having me. I'm blessed to be the first guest. It's an honor.
That's right. This is like history in the making.
For sure.
You're the first.
Fly guy number one. I like it.
First of all, I want to embarrass him by saying,
you know
since he was like 11.
I didn't let it happen.
Probably like 6 years old.
I didn't let it happen. So I wasn't going to be the one to do it to
Hey,
you.
y'all hold that down. I'm grown at 25 right now. So
I still don't believe it.
I just saw that at the commercial.
What?
The commercial that he did.
Oh, when you.
So let's go ahead and start the show. Go ahead, start the show.
So we will start the show, and we always start with table topics. And Danielle has us this week.
I sure do. Okay, so the question is, when's the last time you did something mean to someone?
Mean?
Yeah.
In elementary.
This is really bad timing.
But like, what is
This
mean?
morning.
What if,
Yeah,
what if you
circle.
don't think it's mean?
I mean, if the person took it as you were being mean to them.
Okay. Ooh, I don't know.
Okay, Jeannie, do you have
No, I gotta go first.
Yeah.
I'm actually not a mean person. Everything, that I do and I say is
That's true.
within,
I believe that.
within reason. So.
I believe that. Well, you say you just had an example from this morning, or do you not want to put that
I mean, it's not that it's. I mean, it was mean just because I think, like, I'm a nice person. I threw
I don't
something.
think they believe that.
I threw something.
Okay.
At
Did
someone?
it hit that person?
I didn't throw it at them.
What did you throw? Was it heavy?
Right.
Light heavy?
It wasn't heavy. It
Sounds
was
like a
important.
game
Was that
controller.
It was a cell phone.
Oh.
That was
Did it
mean.
break?
Nah, I ain't throw it that hard. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't really.
It was like a toss, like, man.
It wasn't. No, it was a throw.
Oh, okay.
It was a throw.
That sounds pretty mean.
That's
That's mean.
That qualifies.
I don't think that's mean, but
Well,
It didn't break.
yeah.
that's why I don't
If
think it
it
was mean.
broke,
It would have been mean if it broke.
I can see that.
add dramatics.
Wow.
Right. Like a music
You would've
video.
stopped.
That would
That would
yeah.
be really mean.
So, Jeannie, wait, you really don't have one?
I'm gonna come right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, Casey.
It was probably today, honestly.
I
I just can't remember.
It's
It's because I had a long day. I had to work today. It was my first event in a long time. So I probably did say something mean to somebody or looked at somebody really wild today, but I just can't recall it.
You looked at someone really wild. That I can definitely see out of you.
For sure.
And it was hot, so.
Oh, you for sure looked
very
at
hot.
someone wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of mean too. Oh well, like you said, Britt, I didn't think it was mean, but the person took it mean. Like, we were just actually commending you for having 6 plants and being a plant mom of 6, and I was saying how I have been really bad at my one big plant that I have because it's dying, and I blamed Christina because she overwatered it, but she said she did not overwater it, and it upset her when I blamed her for it. But it's dead, and I really want it to come back to life, but I just keep seeing the leaves like just brown and brown and brown, so I'm gonna have to let it go. But
There's really no way you can bring it back.
I'm gonna wait until it dies completely, and I'm gonna keep
Try to
And
revive
it
it.
may
giving
not.
it, exactly.
It
I'm gonna
really
keep
may not.
keep giving it love. I let it completely dry out, and so
It may not, I promise. There's a plant that I gave up on that I just took it out my room, my space. I just put it at the front door and I let my mom deal with it. She picked it up yesterday to throw it in the garbage, literally. And when I say this plant, I'm gonna send y'all a picture of it. When I say this plant is dead, baby, but there's one little green leaf that just sprouted up out the. So she's
Like it just
so
needed, yeah.
she is so excited
Have
about
you ever
it. I'm
thought
like, I'm like, continue walking to the trash.
to replant it? Like, replant
Yeah, like repotted.
Repotted, that's the word.
Yeah.
Repotted, I'm sorry.
it's
I just seen my homeboy do it and it really worked. It
Yeah.
was dead and then he repotted it and then grew back.
You had a homeboy who likes plants?
For sure.
Nothing. We'll talk about it later.
that's a thought. That's a thought. Have you done anything mean lately?
Mean, not lately. I can't say nothing lately, honestly. I really try to keep my good energy around. But maybe when I was working as a property manager, I had people keep on coming in late. Like they'll tell me I'm gonna be at the house, and like they call me, I'll be there in 15 minutes. I'll be there for 30 minutes. They don't come. Then I'm like, where you at? Yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes. And it's 30 minutes later. So one time I did the same thing to somebody else. Like I was like, yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes. I was really like 45 minutes. So, but I don't work there no more, so I yeah, I definitely did do that. They was blowing up my phone, so I would consider that me. I prayed on it after, so.
That's
a
really,
nice
that's a nice thing to say that you were mean about, though. That's like,
Because that's not even that mean.
yeah, I feel like you definitely could have done something.
But he knew he knew in his brain that he was not about to be there.
I feel like I'm a punctual person. I try to be punctual.
That's
so
beautiful.
It became me tired.
You and Danielle will get along.
That's
why she was like,
She was feeling it.
like, why would you do
Good
that?
energy. Keep it good energy.
Why would you do that?
Danielle?
Yeah, the meanest thing, and I can say it because he's too young to listen. My son
Spill a cup
asked
of juice?
for no.
Oh.
Don't. That was okay.
That
No, that was me being a mom. He asked me for a piece of cake, and I told him there wasn't any more left, and then I went and finished the rest.
That's so mean.
That was
That's
really
mom
mean.
mean.
Wow.
That's like a good
really
parent trick, though,
Yeah.
because parents can really play tricks on their kids so easily.
Oh, yeah.
Because I will never forget when Natty was like, "Oh, I take them to Dave and Buster's and I don't pay for any games. They just be
They just
pressing
be-
buttons."
Yeah.
Having a good time.
That's very
I
funny.
would never, but I'm like, that's genius.
Yes,
Like, that's
yes.
genius.
I wish my child would be
Until they get
wow.
older and realize.
That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
but by that time you done saved so much money.
saying,
You
like-
can afford to take them to Dave and
And
Buster's
as
now.
far as your kids concerned, they had an amazing childhood. I used to go to Dave and Buster's every weekend.
Right.
But they don't know.
Whole time he's not playing.
Not.
Damn, that is a good one.
Britt?
Nothing.
First of all,
No,
those
I'm so
probably
serious.
there's no way.
I don't know.
Okay, but
first
I
off,
didn't
I
think
can't
I was
really
mean.
remember because my brain is like, pregnancy brain is really real, so I really don't know what I do that's mean. Cause like if I snap, like I'm not gonna remember it, so I don't know.
If you snap, you're not gonna
I
remember.
meant like I can't remember a lot because like my memory is really bad now.
But snapping?
Snapping meaning probably at the kids.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's different.
So like it's not really anyone else. It's probably the meanest thing I did was probably beat them at the zoo, maybe pop them.
At the zoo.
Yeah.
I mean, but.
Oh, because Annalise bit Kobe and like I just.
Was this yesterday?
That's the last mean thing she was.
So like I had
She
to
beat somebody in the
discipline her
last game,
at
not
the
that
zoo
bad.
because she bit Kobe and she was.
I don't think that's mean. I think that is a disciplinary
Well, to her it was.
action.
To her she felt it was mean.
Because you
Yeah,
could
that's
have talked to her about it and then she
Or
would
she could have done no talking.
That's what I'm saying. Well, what?
No, because I don't think that this morning was mean. I feel like I want to take it back. Like that wasn't mean.
You think that
It was a disciplinary action. What?
That's what I'm gonna say. I feel like
I
you
really
think it was
don't know what
deserving.
mean really means though.
Well,
Because I don't think
It's
that
how
I'm
you
mean.
interpret it, though.
Because honestly,
That's what I'm
me eating that
saying.
cake was self-care, so I don't even
But if somebody interprets it as mean, then
Then they're
is
just-
it mean?
it's mean
It's
in
still
some degree.
it's mean some way, right?
Yeah.
I think it's in your brain if you just know that it was like not the nicest way you could have gone about it, then maybe it's mean. So
But you know, in the deep inside, you know.
I think I snapped and then at the end I'm like, well, I guess I could have said it a little bit better.
Not me.
At that point, sorry.
But you know
Well,
what? I feel like
that's not even something.
I've been reading a lot of things about self-care and all of this stuff, and something they were saying about self-care is like feeling your feelings. Like if you feel a way, sometimes you should just feel your feelings because bottling them up, you know,
Get your phone
creates
through.
small traumas, but traumas in your brain. So it's like feel your feelings. But I think we talked about this before. I think that you can feel your feelings, but some things need to be internal. Like you don't need to feel your feelings at other people. You need to take your time and like
process them.
in your brain first and
then act on it.
yeah, like do that. It's easier said than done. But
Definitely.
whatever you want to talk about.
So first, are we gonna get Josh's opinion here?
Yeah, I was gonna ask but once we fully set it up. But I was gonna ask to you specifically, how do you feel about women shooting their shots at you?
I literally just came from Atlanta. I had to talk to my boys about this. I said, how do y'all feel? Because we get crazy stuff in our DMs sometimes. But for the most part, we said we love it. You know, dudes love it when we get the shine that shot, whatever. I don't know, how do you say that?
When they give their shot.
But the thing they said they rather you guys be aggressive. They said.
What is
as a woman?
In my heyday, I was liking 3 picks, and that's my shot was shot.
That's the shot?
Because what is aggressive? Like, what do you want us to say to you?
Like, I like you. I want your number. I want you.
I mean, they were just saying, like, just be aggressive. Tell me exactly what you know what I'm saying? What you want to talk about, what's your goals,
What's your goals? Dang, daddy, you fine. I'm trying to be a pediatrician. Like,
what's your goals with that person? Not
like, what are you trying to get from that?
Yeah,
person?
like,
but not from the
or just just
initial thing.
But definitely the 3 likes is the classic. The 3 likes.
That's okay, as long as that still works. As long as that still works, because the liking game has been a game
for a very long time.
Instagram, since liking has been liked.
Sure.
Like, that's the best way. But what?
What if you're not on Instagram? What if you are like in person as well? And
yeah, you gotta talk. You have to say something.
But like, what is a pickup line that y'all are like okay with?
For a woman to approach a man.
Because I feel like well, not anymore, but like back in the day, I'm also, well, now I'm gonna say I'm mean, but like, I don't know what I would have preferred from a guy to like say to me when I was out.
Right.
You know, it's like a little weird.
I think I used to be mean to everyone.
Maybe
like just for like my initial.
Yeah, that's me.
Like I want to see if you can take what I'm about to cut. Like you trying to talk to me, but I'm about to like bark at you. Like, no.
That's so mean.
No,
yeah, I don't.
Why? But honestly,
I
not saying shut it down, but I'm naturally like an aggressive, argumentative kind of person. That's just my personality with
You
people.
are.
So if somebody would try to talk to me, I'd be like.
It
But
seems
the
like
way
that
you
works,
did it,
though.
niggas liked it though. Men like
Right,
it.
I was
I'm
gonna
telling
say,
you.
Some people would definitely
Telling you.
like
It's
take
a
offense, like,
comeback.
oh my god, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Back and
And
forth,
some
yeah.
people get mad and start cursing you.
Yeah, that's true.
But y'all like that too, so
No,
I enjoy that.
y'all fake cursing out stuff.
No,
No,
be
it's
nice
not.
to me.
Some of y'all love
Be
that.
nice to me. I don't like that mean thing. I love when you gotta be soft for me. You can be hard to these streets and to whoever else, but you have to be you have to be soft as shit for me.
It sounds
Like
right.
me, I gotta be your
It
kryptonite.
sounds great.
I have to be your
Like,
kryptonite.
especially like when you threw that cell phone, I know it was all peachy, right? The conversation was all great. I
It
get
wasn't. That's
I get it.
that's
I
what
get
got the phone thrown though.
I get it.
That's
I
what
get
got
it.
the phone thrown, like, cause you wasn't being soft for me.
I'm not gonna lie though, like y'all know me, but being mean to men sometimes it can get dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because men get aggressive. Like I don't know if y'all remember a few months ago, a woman went to the liquor store and the guy offered to buy her drink. She politely declined and said she was fine, and she got her ass beat. You know what I'm
There's some
saying?
crazy people though.
It's true, but it happens to women. Like men do that to women way more often than that happens to
And
men.
even if it's not a situation where it's that extreme, like it's somebody trying to talk to you and it's damn girl, da 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 da, and the second you say you're good, then it's fuck you, bitch. Shit, like wow, I was just fine, and you could see yourself having kids with me 3 minutes ago, and all it took was me not feeling you for you to.
I'm not gonna lie.
Go ahead.
Okay. When I was younger, I used to do that. Like if I was out with my mom and someone would, I would be like, oh. And my mom would always say, Brittany, like the most you should have is just respect. Like say, no, I'm fine, thank you. Don't be like rude.
Yeah.
And I remember one time I was so young, and I remember I went to the Cleveland Cavaliers basketball camp when I was in Cleveland. And this boy came up to me. He's like, what's your name? I'm like, what you need to know my name for? And I told my mom, I'm like, he asked me my name, and I asked him, what you need to know my name for? She's like, Brittany, you can tell him that it's Brittany. And I'm like, no, he don't need to know my name. But she was like, just be nice.
Yeah, that's
So
me.
like, no, that's very much me as well. So.
I'm nice.
But that'll be like my comeback. Like what you need to know my name
Yeah,
for.
no,
And if you can't come back,
I don't know. It's just
that
a
means that you
reaction.
can't
Let
really
me-
have a good conversation.
I'm gonna one time I was in high school and this boy came up to me and was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, here we go. I'm like, I was like, I'm fine, how are you? And then he's like, I don't even think I asked, how are you? I was just like, I'm fine. He was like, I like your shoes. And I was like, thanks. He's like, where'd you get them? And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, but no, he said, and then I ended up, just because I was playing the nice role, I ended up telling him, I really don't even remember what shoes or where, whatever, that doesn't matter. But once I told him, he was like, thanks so much. I know my girlfriend would love those. Appreciate it. And walked off, and that was it. You know, and so I find myself so often thinking of that random situation, because it's like, not every time that somebody approaches you
They're trying to
they're trying to talk to you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They can just want to buy their girlfriend a pair of shoes.
Right. And it's just like, you know, you on that plane, you ain't feel like talking to them. Maybe they don't feel like talking to you in the morning.
I don't give a goddamn. You get on the plane with me. If I'm your flight attendant, you're gonna speak to me.
Let's take a shot while we
Okay,
on
yes.
here. I want to get y'all some Casamigos. We get the vibe started, please. Please. Somebody already got it.
I'm running low.
It's okay. You take yours already?
Mhm.
Alright, we gonna get a little more in mine.
Shots.
Take a shot.
Shots. If you have something, you take a shot too.
Take a shot with us.
Shots up. Shots up.
Shots.
Shots up.
Shot.
Cheers.
Shots.
All right, so Josh, from your perspective, it's a yay when a woman shoots their shot,
For
and
sure.
they have to be aggressive with it.
For sure. That's what I got from the consensus of my fellow brethren. Because you know me, I'm a nice guy. I stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? I'll stay out the way. But for my boys, yes, for sure. They said they like be aggressive. If you know you bad, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like you're gonna get the response you're looking for, shoot your shot.
But what
But
if I
there's
don't?
Maybe you need a little bit of eye contact before
No.
you
There's
know, like,
also a
is he looking
difference
at
between
you?
being aggressive and being annoying.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? Because like men can be aggressive, but then that can like be annoying to us. So
I
like,
get it.
what kind of aggression? Like, what's aggressive for you?
And I know on a different subject, but I know girls get so many shots thrown at them, and dudes on some level do. But it's like the ratio is crazy. So when a girl that a dude actually is attracted to, they send that first shot. It really does something.
like
for the-
levels out the.
For sure, it's like, oh yeah, it's for sure. It's we
That's
gonna
why I
make
said
it.
you need like a little bit of eye contact, like is he looking?
I feel like I be feeling like I'm flirting enough with the eye contact, and like I keep looking
You know
at
that
you,
pose?
and like
I keep
bitches
looking at
my
you.
shots, like,
Oh, that's the shot?
hey.
So what is y'all shot? What would y'all be considered a shot?
3 picks.
3 picks to like.
Honestly,
Double tap, double
if
tap,
I
double
like
tap.
bump you or some shit, like
Bump you?
Oh, yeah.
You need
To be like, you want to level
not
to you.
bumping.
I
That's
think
what I'm
I
saying,
ever
shit.
shot my shot.
Nigga, what's up, nigga? What's up? Nigga, I fuck with you. I fuck with you.
I've never shot my shot in person. I think the best shot that I ever shot was I played the like game with somebody, and they liked back 3 of my picks, and then I went back and liked some of their picks.
That's
and
always
then,
happening.
and then I DM'd, I can't even remember who this was, and I DM'd them, and I was like, dang, one of us gonna run out of picks. I was like,
Ooh. That's a great shot. That's Ray Allen.
yeah,
That was a
that was
Steph Curry
that
shit.
yeah, that was the one and only. That was it. That was it. But-
I think that I like, of course, the shot to be shot at me, and I feel like I'm a talkative, and I mean, I don't know if that would be aggressive person already. So I feel like if I'm even talking to you, like I'm giving you the attention, because I could definitely be giving somebody else attention, or like even if it's not like another dude, I could be giving my homegirl attention, I could be giving my drink attention, my phone attention. So if I'm giving you like real ass
I took
attention,
this time of my day out.
hello, tell me what's up. Ask me for my phone number. Ask me for my Instagram. Ask me for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But that's my shots. I like to be. I'm not gonna tell you, hey boy, you fine. Let me show.
Like, why do you think I'm here? Why do you think I'm liking your dumbass pictures at 3 a.m.?
For sure.
Pictures I don't even care about. You and your
Pictures
mama.
from 53 weeks ago.
Right. Right.
Well,
Stupid
we
pictures.
were
Your
just-
godchild. I don't care.
We were told that being passive won't get you anywhere, and that shooters shoot.
For sure.
But I also feel like on the flip side, as a man, men are generally more aggressive than women. So if you were interested in me, you would have already shot your shot. So what do I
Not
look
all
like
the time.
shooting mine?
Not all the time at all.
Why not?
But why?
Why?
Not all the time. at all.
Scary. Why you waiting?
Yeah.
Scary.
It is.
That's what I would do. I'd be like, you scared scary as fuck.
Not all the time. We
That's
just,
me shooting my shot. You
we just
scary.
be chilling sometimes, just like how y'all
No,
be
because
chilling.
I can kind of, some women are aggressive as well, and they'll shoot
Yeah.
their shot, so I feel like it could go both ways.
For sure.
I think that, especially in 2021, we're learning how alike men and women actually are with a lot of things, and that is a thing. Like, we put these expectations on men to be the ones to shoot the shot, because even me, I just said it, I would prefer that of a man or of any partner I have. I would prefer them to shoot the shot at me, but I think we realized that it could go either way. Like, there are shy dudes.
Yeah,
like, there
for
are
sure.
dudes that are actually shy, and they're not gonna do that. Like,
That
this
I
is-
understand that in person,
Right.
but on the cell phone,
But a lot
What
of
are you-
people
what are you
aren't, like,
shy
on,
about?
a lot of
So-
people don't
Rejection
like
is
that.
Exactly. I was
So-
just about to say I
so-
am not shooting my shot because I fear rejection. Like if
Literally,
I
that's what I
don't
was
get,
gonna say.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm never gonna know if it'll ever bite
Until the
back
dude
because-
does it. Until
Exactly.
it does.
Yeah.
So,
So-
he has to feel the
He has
rejection, but not you? Like,
No, because
Yeah,
no,
right,
no.
yeah.
First of
Yeah,
all,
that's exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
First of all,
Guys
let's
are-
start
guys
here.
are
No,
raised
no,
that
no.
one at a time.
guys are used to be like
But-
guys get rejected more often, so they're used to that because
But
they
that's-
granted because they shoot their shot more, so they understand rejection more
But
because
not all.
they shoot all
Right,
the time.
but not all.
Yeah, they shoot all the time. Guys shoot all the time.
But there are
So
some guys
they-
that aren't comfortable shooting all the
Right.
time.
Oh well, you are not for me, baby.
Maybe not, but I'm just saying there are some guys that are a little shyer and like some
Yeah.
of us
But
girls.
it's even. Like,
Yeah.
there's aggressive girls who are
But
like,
there
no,
are
I would
some
never
very
want.
aggressive women out here.
Yeah,
that
and they may not even
are
want their
not
shot to be shot
afraid.
at. Like, they don't want you to, don't speak to me. Like, I'll
Yeah.
speak to you on my
But-
terms.
Okay, but let me say this because I have guy friends, whatever, and I've had this conversation, and from what I've picked up is that the women who are usually aggressive, they don't want them.
Right.
So y'all talking a lot of shit right now about we like aggressive women, because 9 times out of 10, I actually just had this conversation with somebody. 9 times out of 10, y'all don't want them.
But wait, do
Because
they not
so
want
it's like-
the aggressive women
They
like
don't.
in a relationship or like when it comes to shooting their shot?
It's appearances.
In
It's
general,
because
it's all over.
the first impression was she's not attractive to me. So that's the bad bitches or whatever the case is. They're used to getting their shot at. Like, they're used to people shooting their shot at them.
Sure.
So they're not going to approach you. They expect you to approach them.
Sure.
And so then the
So then
ones
just
who are
leave
like,
them, let
well,
them
I guess
walk.
I have to just do what I have to do because if I don't say nothing, then I'm gonna be single my whole life.
Yep.
So you got
Shoot
to
is
You
shoot.
just gotta give
At
it
the
the
end of the
eye.
day.
And the-
Shoot is shoot.
But what if I'm not a shooter?
Exactly. Like, how do I?
Then you're not a shooter. Perfect. I play basketball for sure. It's perfect analogy. Do your role. If you ain't a shooter,
But then how am I gonna
be a
like?
facilitator.
How-
Rebound. Play some good defense. You guys, there's a bunch of
Or
roles
taking
you can do.
assists from somebody
Take a
else.
charge. Get the
Yeah.
assist. It's the, you know what I'm saying? But what about, y'all talking about shy and stuff like that. What about when y'all I was talking to some girls about this. What about when y'all in a place, y'all seen a dude all night, y'all done, but as soon as y'all get out, he somehow find y'all on Instagram and DM y'all. Did that happen to y'all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that has to
Like,
be
is that, how do y'all feel about that? Like,
I love
is
that.
that some corny
That
shit
means-
or
I
is
don't
that
find
like,
it corny.
That means you
Because
took
you-
out-
I don't find it corny.
Because
You
you
took
put
your
in
time.
work. You put in work to find that
You
person.
searched the hashtag of that party and found the girl that I was with and saw that they was friends, went through her. Yeah, I
you gotta
like
do a
that.
lot.
I feel
that.
like that's a shy. If you are shy, that is the best way to approach somebody. If you're not an aggressive person who is gonna come up to you and speak, then that's how you should shoot your shot. Then that works. I think it just goes
Birdman
any
should
way.
do something.
I don't know. How would y'all like a dude to approach you though? Because I really don't know.
Don't.
Because
That's
Don't
such a
Are we
thing
out?
of the past.
Don't.
Out.
Out. If we're out,
Mhm.
you can start off with asking me if I want something to drink.
No,
That's
I would.
important.
I don't know.
So the
Don't
money.
bother me when I'm
It's
out.
not, but you
I
see,
don't
that's
even
the thing,
like
it's not
that.
the money.
Yeah, I don't like
Don't
that.
bother me.
I do. What?
I maybe like
Well,
talk about
hold
my
on.
Because what you're gonna do
Oh,
is
not
drink
me.
and drink
Not me.
it and
If
not
I'm
entertain him.
if I'm holding a drink and you talk to me and let me rephrase that. If I'm holding a drink and you're talking and we're talking, that's fine. I have a drink. But if you're gonna watch me like sip it so you hear the noise at the end and just continue a conversation.
Yeah, way in.
Like, 'cause in my brain, I'm just like, yeah, this is cool, but I want to go to the bar. Like, so
So order
you
a
know,
drink while you're talking.
so be right
I don't
back.
think that's
No, so
because
that, but I'm
someone
saying
speaking
if
to me
I
that
say
means
that,
that
if I say that, be right back, I'm gonna run to the bar, and you're just like, all right, I'll be here when you get back. I don't like that.
I don't think
because
I'm not
personally, I like to be courted. Like that's me. That I told y'all that I don't know if we talked about it on here. That night that I'd gone out I went to the cave. And that boy, it was two boys outside. There was two boys outside, and one of them asked me to take the picture. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's right.
And I took a picture, or I was rushing to try to run to the ATM to get cash to pay the parking guy, whatever. In the midst of this, two guys asked me to take a picture. So I was like, yeah, but give me a second because and I was like, I'm trying to pay the parking guy. So he was like, oh, here, I'll pay for your parking. Thank you, I appreciate that. He paid for my parking. And then at the end of that, the other homeboy was like, but damn, like, what's up?
You didn't pay for your parking. Your homeboy
You did not pay for my parking, friend. He did. And I was
What if they
honest.
both would have paid it, but he just paid it first?
I thought,
And then the other one wanted the shot. Money is always the best shot, though.
You
we
see
can
what I'm
see.
saying?
Money being great, that shit be money.
No. Because buying a drink for somebody is the easiest way, I feel like. Like, it doesn't show no effort. Like, anybody could go and be like, do you want a drink? Like, that's nothing to me. To me, it's more about, like, coming up and having a conversation, like finding something to talk about.
First of all, you are not stopping your fun to have a random ass conversation with a random ass.
No, I'm not. Are we talking
about to take a shot?
Yeah, we might as well.
A random person, like you.
Okay, so what is your preferred situation for someone to shoot your shot? Even if you're not
in a club.
Right.
Don't talk to me in a club because I'm having fun with my friends. I'm dancing. I'm drinking. I don't want to talk to nobody.
Danielle. That is not good. Because realistically, how many times have we all given our number out in a club?
At the club, yeah, for sure.
A lot. Everybody.
Oh, as an adult woman?
First off, the past 2 years don't count because the club don't really count.
What's home?
But I'm just saying, pre-COVID, we all gave our numbers out 1,000 times in the club. So it's like, can you really fairly say that? Because you have, like, all of us have given our number out in the
or
club
Instagram, giving your number or your Instagram,
or something out in the club to continue a conversation with somebody on the later that y'all went to dinner, y'all hung out, y'all did something.
No,
I don't know that we actually made it to a date.
I can't agree to that because I don't go on dates with like people that I like meet. Like that's one thing about I don't
What
know
do
why.
you mean?
I have to talk to you probably. We have to text for a whole year or so in order for me. Like I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm really weird about that. Like I can't
Yeah.
just get someone's number and then go out with them next week. Like that's weird. I can't.
I
I don't know you like that. So I'm not.
Everybody's
I don't know you.
How do you start to know people?
Give me a few more months because I'm not
So
gonna
y'all
go
just,
out.
you have to just text.
That's what I'm saying. I
FaceTime.
never really gave him my number out to do and then like just went out with him. I had to know him previously from something else to go out with him. But I
I
can't
understand
meet
that
somebody
to
and just hang out.
to a certain extent.
No,
But like even like when it comes to like I feel like at least when I have given my number out to someone when I'm out, it has always been granted whenever I went out was at a party that I know the promoters, I know the DJs, I know so somebody knows somebody who know you. So I ran the Carfax, I already you know what I'm saying? So like yeah, like that's fine with me. But I'm saying for the statement that Danielle made, like don't talk to me when I'm in the club. Like you giving your number out to people in the club, you giving your Instagram or something out to people like when you're out.
Everybody's done that.
That's what
But
I'm saying.
Instagram
So
is
like
the easiest way because that's a way of saying no. I don't want to give you my number. So Instagram.
I don't
sure.
know.
Oh, that's what I do because I don't
I
follow
can
you
agree
back.
with that.
I don't have to follow you
No.
back.
No, I can agree with that.
I think that we can talk on Instagram. I mean, yes, I think it's just like a new step. Like it's just like a pre-K.
But you cannot
like
FaceTime.
yeah, because I'm trying to see how many different pairs of jeans that you have. Like that's
I wanna
very important.
see.
Before I give you my number,
Because
Yeah.
I'm a little drunk, we're a little late.
If I really want you, I'm
That
gonna
could
give
be
you
a
my
good
number.
night for
If
them.
I really want you,
Right.
just that night.
That was their only fit.
My Instagram.
They wore it 6 times. You caught them on the 3rd day.
exactly.
So I need to scroll through the Instagram a little bit. First, I need to see
It's
if you have
Friday
kids.
payday.
I need to see if you have a girlfriend because you know that also happens.
All the
because
time.
you're gonna talk to a nigga and they gonna shoot their shot and
That's
you're
the
gonna give
contact
your phone
right
number
there.
and then you're gonna talk to this nigga and then you're gonna go out on a date with this nigga.
That's
and
what
then
you're gonna
he
find
has
out
a
he has
fucking girlfriend. woman.
And they live together.
Exactly. And that
Yeah,
happens
and one on the way.
too
And one on the
frequently.
way.
Too frequently. So I absolutely need your Instagram and your Facebook. I need to know. I need to do
There's
that.
always one on the way.
Always one on the way. It's either one on the way or they got a 2-month-old.
That happened to me.
So what's the general consensus?
Wow, that was perfect leeway because I met this dude at Rooftop. Yeah, this is a long time
Big
ago.
hell no.
Long time ago. And we ended up exchanging numbers, whatever, and going out within like a short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, while we're out, he tells me, yeah, he has a 3-month-old. I said, because why the fuck are we out right now?
But you know what though? People break up during pregnancy. Like 9 months, 9-10 months is a long ass time for someone to be pregnant, and things happen, and people break up from then, so they could, you know what I'm saying, have been
I
pregnant
also
for some months.
Would have
before-
preferred, like, you tell me that before.
You got
So what are you gonna say?
No.
I really want your number. I have a 3-month-old.
No.
That's why you
I
text
have
for a
this
little while
right
before
there.
you go on a date
And
with
then
them because then you
Yeah,
find out the
so
information
when you finally go
before.
out now, he has a
That-
1-year-old.
Like, even when you find out that he has a 3-month-old and you don't want to continue the relationship, you just don't. And you
But what if he don't
wanna
tell
date
you
them.
until y'all go on that?
Exactly.
Well, then at that point, the kid
Because now he feels
But like that's the first. But y'all, we act like the first date is supposed to be like the all tell all. Like
But like
no,
maybe
like
nothing
you go
on
on a
that
date.
person. I'm not
It
like a
can,
real
but
There's
you
certain
can do
things
it.
that you need to
You can
disclose.
do it at the
though.
beginning. You can do it at the very
Starting
beginning.
with kids.
But like not when I meet you, I'm supposed to be like.
Yes.
Like, oh hey, what's up? My name is Alexis, and I have 2 kids.
No,
Like,
but
that's
you
my
find a way to
introduction.
drop it into conversation.
Yeah.
Because I
think
absolutely,
so.
as a woman who has a child, drop that into conversation.
Because you
That's
should
gonna
be
lead them out
involved in
real
their
quick.
life. Hey, sorry, I was putting my kid to bed.
That-
Well, if we're doing some texting beforehand, yes, I definitely think that yes, I have to
Yeah.
drop my kid off. Yes, I have
Exactly.
to, those things.
Yes, I have a 3-month-old.
Hi, my name is.
You know
I
what?
really
That's
wanna
what I'm
take
really
y'all to
saying. That I
dinner.
feel like I'm making
However,
excuses for niggas. Niggas really
Yeah.
fucking that shit up. Like, why do y'all do that shit?
They're hiding it. That's why.
Crazy.
Because they
won't
know,
hide it if
they
you
know.
find out for a few
No,
months.
that's
Because I would
not
have more
which is
respect.
wild.
I would have more
Texting, you'll
respect
get
if you let
Instagram
me
and
know
you'll find
you
out
have
how
a
much
3-year-old.
That's why you need the Instagram first.
Because
Exactly.
your Instagram
No, 3-year-old.
though.
Fine, I'm talking.
And if he don't post legit on his Instagram, that's another problem. I don't like that.
That's
I need.
crazy.
I need to see a foot. Show the face, but I need to.
What
And
Drake
you
said?
claim that you have a
What Drake
kid.
said? He didn't want to keep the world from his kids.
No.
The
Yeah,
kids
you
of the
can.
world.
You could. We
Yeah,
also
but he was
mad.
I wanted to keep the
He
kids
was
from the
Drake.
world.
This nigga was at Rooftop. There's a big
Shout out
difference.
Rooftop.
And you could blur face
I was
out.
17 and that bitch popping bottles.
First of
Popping
all,
bottles.
Josh has been to college parties at the age of 12.
12 years old, getting lit. Shout out to everybody really here.
I did that.
All up in
That's
our-
crazy.
I'm not claiming that.
Well, y'all, thank you so much for joining us. If you have anything else to say, we're gonna post it. You can drop it in the comments. We appreciate y'all. Follow us at the Girl Chat Pod and on everything, Anchor, YouTube, all of that, the Girl Chat Pod, and watch the rest of the episode. Thank you.
For sure.
So, I've been trying to think of topics for us to talk about, cause I feel like in our actual chat, we honestly talk a lot of shit. So, you know, I've been trying to find other shit for us to talk about.
Like Casey and Jed. You don't know.
Sorry.
And so, one of the, like, you know how the Shade Room does, like, topics randomly to talk about was what makes you lose interest in someone you once had interest in?
You once had interest in?
Yeah, so, like, you used to mess with that person, y'all went on a few dates, y'all was texting, y'all was talking, everything was copacetic, and then something happened.
To
and
be honest, someone else came along that was better, and I don't want them no more.
Dang, savage.
So they didn't do anything. They just wasn't good
Sometimes
enough.
no, but somebody else outdid them.
Was better.
That's just what it is.
that is
That I once had
100% what has always
Because that's happened to me, so not to me, but like that's what happened in my situation.
Yeah.
Like with others. So
Yeah, that makes 100%. I mean, that's the point of dating.
But
Like, it's
I feel
to.
like people just be doing, like they just start doing too much. Like you doing too much.
Yes, like constantly
Like
ask
you
me,
just doing too much stuff. Like you
what
texting
are you
too
doing?
much.
What
Yeah,
are
like
you doing?
I don't
What are
give
you
them
doing?
time to do too much. It's like I
That's-
think I cut that
that's
off before
definitely
even
what
Maybe
it
for
is.
me it's doing too little.
Yeah. You need a lot, girl.
You said what?
I heard
You
it.
need a lot.
I really don't need a lot, but like if you're doing too little,
I mean, it's. I mean, saying like someone needs a lot. I mean, that's what you.
Those
like.
are-
That's
that's
not
me.
a lot to you. So
That's
that's not.
me. That's
and there
bare
is,
minimum.
yeah, and there are people who will 100% do exactly what you want from them. Like there's people out there. I feel like a lot of times we tend to go for like the same type of people, and then they keep freaking failing, and it's like literally that's what like insanity is, doing the same thing and expecting different results, and we keep going for the same type of people.
But doing too much don't gotta be just like text. Like you could be just doing so much on Instagram. Like you posting some crazy stuff. I'm like, yeah, I don't. Like you just doing too much on your story.
That's a
Like
good
you
one.
just like.
But you're not like that in my inbox.
Yeah, but
Like,
you just
where's
doing
the
too
disconnect?
much. Like,
Yeah, who are you?
who are you trying to be?
Right. You know who you are. Like you doing
Yeah,
too
what do
much.
y'all mean by that? I don't know that I.
Are you
experienced that.
are you the Instagram version of you, or are you the inbox version?
Like, what am I
of
getting
you?
today?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
people
how I
do that
felt
to
about.
her.
Like let's say someone who like, you know, wants to tell you that they're positive, you know, in their inbox, and then on Instagram it's just negative. Like you're just talking shit.
That's the cutest
envying. It's
That's
like
the
a whole-
cutest
Or
version.
even like you think she a classy, something you talking to, and then she get on, not even not classy, but she on the gram just shaking ass, like you like damn, like this is not
Right.
what, like nah, I'm done.
But what made you think she was something other than that? This is what we went back to talking about. You got to go to the Instagram first. So like, what made you think that you were getting something other than
Her
someone
story-
on there shaking her
Her
ass?
story different than her post.
actual post.
Yeah.
So why don't you click the story? That's a part of the Instagram dive.
Maybe-
as
maybe
soon as
you
we
ain't
get
know.
the at name, I'm going on the story. I'm doing it. You know what I'm
All
saying?
that.
Like I have
All
to
that.
know. The problem is that I mean I guess like y'all saying people be fake on Instagram or whatever the case is, but like as soon as Instagram really tells you a lot. Like if you see who they are on Instagram and that's not who they are in person, no, that's
Which
that's
version
hell
do you
no.
believe though?
The Instagram version or the real life version?
Both. Because the fact that you're showing me two different fucking people means you're somebody I need to distance myself from. I don't need
Yeah.
anything to do with you.
Or even if you was cool with something in the beginning, and then they doing the same thing, and then after a while you like, yeah, I'm tired of that shit, and then that's like doing too much. I feel like too, like they
Is
doing,
it doing too much or
Or
they're
just
doing
doing
what
exactly
they
what
do.
you're expected of them? They're doing the same shit
they
they always do.
ODing though. They like just doing. I keep on saying the same thing, but it's like ODing. Like you just, I don't know how to explain
But I'm just
exactly how I
saying-
feel, but that's exactly like.
But that's who they are though. Like that if that's what they've done, that's what they do, that's what they're gonna continue to do. Why would you expect them to do anything else? Unless you guys have that conversation and like, hey, I don't like ABC, and then you see if they change. Like, are you gonna do something different or you're not? Then if you're doing the same shit, then goodbye. Once again, you're clearly somebody I need to distance myself from.
I don't know. The question was originally what turns you off,
that's
right?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of reasons.
Instagram.
Instagram is one.
Social media, just your presence on there.
Social media is one. If you are a type of person who likes to talk about yourself a lot without listening, that upsets me. Like, just because I just feel like you're very wrapped up in your own world and you're not even, like, you're not on the ground. Like, that is a turn off to me. There's a lot of turn offs.
But how do you get to know somebody then?
You can get to know somebody, but there has to be a reciprocation of conversation.
Yeah.
If every conversation we have is you telling me about your past trauma and what has happened to you now, like, okay,
Are
I
you
have a
gonna
life
ask
too.
about
Like, are we gonna reciprocate? Like,
Or do you want me to be your therapist? Like,
right? Because that's a big thing.
I feel like it'd be like we were talking about shooting a shot before too. I feel like it'd be a disconnect of like body language and like getting the clue. Like sometimes I feel like niggas just don't get the hint. So when I start sending you you send it along after I'm like, okay, or I'm liking the message, or you know, there's things like that,
That's
and then
gonna
you
piss
just
me off.
continue. That's when you're doing too much. That's
Sure.
when I have lost the interest. Clearly, you need to let it go. But they don't do that. Niggas will honestly. The name of the episode is shooting your shots because niggas will shoot their shots until you're dead.
I've seen it.
Like, because
That's a fact.
niggas will literally, you will go through 7 relationships, they'll go to 2 baby mamas, a marriage, a divorce, and they're still shooting the shots.
I saw a tweet, and I feel like I say that so much. I saw a tweet, but the boy tweeted, he was like, LOL, y'all be on here saying you unfollow women when they get with a new nigga. However, I keep following them because it's a guarantee that nigga is gonna fuck up. So I was like, so I'm like, dang. And then somebody else said it similar to what
in the world.
Right. Somebody else commented under it was like, exactly, bro. I done followed this hoe through like 7 relationships in a year or something, So he's just like, I'm just waiting on my turn next. Like,
at this point, if she hasn't given you a turn in 7 relationships,
Right.
there is no turn.
No, but they don't care. They don't
They
care.
don't. They don't.
But
They not stopping what they got going
It
on.
really be a sport to niggas, like
A sport.
It is a sport.
And that
shooting the
takes a
shot for
lot of
real.
effort.
Like
It
it's
is a
like
sport.
it's what they do.
And
They
they
get up
come
in the morning and you know what I'm saying. That's what
Good
I'm doing
morning,
today.
good morning, good morning,
Good morning.
good morning.
Yeah, for sure.
7 people in a row.
sure.
But you know what? As
Somebody gonna bite.
because sometimes I do want to drink. You know what I'm saying? I would like a drink. I would like a dinner. You know what I'm
That shit
saying?
like an advertisement. Like you see an ad a couple times. That 4th time, shit. Shit, dude, like, all right, this time I'm gonna try it today. I'm feeling good. I'm telling you.
That was a good one.
But that's facts. I'm going to.
You know I'm a marketer.
But I think losing interest in somebody is really easy. Like,
Yeah.
because
At my big age, yeah.
at your big age,
At my big age.
Because we're comfortable.
Yes.
We're comfortable. So it's like you really have to go above and beyond it.
and I think that we've learned ourselves. Like,
I
I
feel like you gotta
know.
go above and beyond. I just feel like it's common sense at this point.
Yeah.
There's just things you don't do. There's things you do.
They don't.
Common sense
They don't.
Ain't that common?
is yeah.
Especially for
Some
guys.
people-
That's how that
Hey,
goes.
I'm saying it's a girls chat, but I'm saying tall for my niggas in here today. I'm standing tall. I'm the first guest. I'm standing tall for my niggas in here today.
But y'all really be doing some stupid ass, dumbass
I can
shit.
agree. I can agree.
And it's just like, I don't understand when y'all will understand. Like, just understand. I mean, but then, like I said, we say the body language and they don't get the hint, but then also I do be wanting to drink sometimes. And so, I mean,
That's
I
why
guess
they
that's
keep
just the name of the game.
Because they asked 12 times, and on the 13th, you were just like, yeah. So.
And then after that time,
And then just
stop
resets the
after
clock.
that.
No, that
Yes.
resets the
I was
clock.
gonna say,
That's exactly what
now the next time isn't the 14th time, it's the first time
But
on the new
it
level.
obviously depends on the dude, though.
What you mean?
The shots they shoot and their percentages depends on how they look. A dude that y'all want and they hit you up, how many times they gotta shoot before? If y'all want them, how many times they gotta shoot
Honestly,
before?
not that much.
For sure, yeah. Their percentage is not bad. They shoot at you and you responding quick.
Right.
You got the blue dots real fast. It just depends on the dude, I feel like, honestly.
I don't have the blue dots real fast. A long time ago, Brittany taught me to wait 7 to 13 minutes before I text somebody. and I ain't gonna lie, I stood true on that. Especially if I like a guy.
Give
That's
them
the
some
formula?
time. No, just give them some time to like sweat you a little bit before you.
Because the
I can agree.
Because I was texting her, she's like, girl, just wait 7 to 13 minutes. I'm like, alright, I'm counting
now she
down.
did
The second you
7
start
minutes and 4
answering quick,
seconds.
then you get
Or
to
you
the
talk
bottom
to
of it.
somebody like me and then you wait 13 minutes, then now you get a text 6 hours later, like, damn, my bad,
Well, then
I
we
was
just
doing
gonna play the
something.
game back and forth.
Yeah, yeah.
And then what? Like, how
That-
long do you
yeah,
play
I
fucking
don't wanna
freeze
do
tag,
that.
bro?
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't
You
like
ain't gonna
If
wait.
I like you
Yeah,
and
you're not
you
gonna
like
wait
me,
6
then
hours,
just
Josh. If
let's
you
see
like
what-
somebody
yeah.
back, you gonna text them back.
Ask my
On
girlfriend
that
right
14th
now.
minute.
But 7 to 13,
You
that's
still
not
make her
bad.
It's
You
not
make
about,
her wait to
it's,
text back?
it's not,
But it's
it's
because
not,
you're working though.
Yeah,
to
I'm
do
doing
that.
stuff.
Okay,
It's
well
not like
then
I'm-
that's
like
okay.
I'm like,
but just to make
hell
sure.
no.
And it also becomes different after you've been in a relationship for a long ass time.
Yeah,
I think
that's
you become
true.
like, you know, your text, like my text, I am terrible at text. I am so bad at texting. I'm really
That's a
bad.
family thing.
No, I literally respond in my head all the time. Like I 1000% text you back. I text you back, but like we just need to work on our telepathy skills. Like you need to understand. I
You
say
answered me. You just
I
didn't answer me.
totally answered you. Just tap in.
Yeah, you suck. Dude.
Tap into your third eye.
probably look like real brother and sister.
I know. We probably
This
should
nigga like twins. Why are we sitting next to each other? Nah, it's the girl version of me.
Shit is so next to each other.
It's
I be
crazy.
sending him the snap of the mustache filter.
Why I send a picture
And
of
you
me
look
after?
exactly like him.
I'd be like, why are you me?
It's weird. So, okay, but guess who sent that text? This week we're gonna switch it up because we have a guest, and so we're gonna have Josh. We can edit this to make it look like we said this right after this, but we're gonna have Josh look for a text message from his group chat so we can see what's going on in the boys chat. Mm-hmm. Let's see what's happening.
It's gonna be something slow.
What y'all be talking about? That should have been on the live. What y'all be talking about?
Okay, I was just about to say, bro, what's the story
We
called?
talk about Jesus.
Yeah,
Talk about getting saved.
Talk about
Making money.
Yeah, okay.
You won't even have to show us. Of course, you won't tell us who it's from. So just read the text so we can just hear. Here.
Josh, like we put him on the spot.
I wish
Basketball, Dan, that boy.
Did
But
Josh
it's
that
back-
game last night?
Right.
Our latest conversation has really been about business for real. I'm trying to really find something.
Oh, that's
You remember a thing though. Put that keyword in that search.
Last night.
Last night.
or this chick. Or bruh. Something like, nah, bruh can go a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Lexi, is that your shot?
Yeah. Does everybody have a shot?
Yeah.
No. Oh, I mean, I didn't finish my first one.
Yeah, I'll take a shot while
And you over here clocking other people's shots?
Because that's a way bigger one than mine. I took
Girl,
one.
pour some on that. Stop playing with me. Kave.
Now I can't, like, this.
I will never let up on Kave.
This meme
I
should
should've.
go around Casamigos
Yeah.
equals to his Casamigos.
Yeah.
No, that is
Wait, what?
hilarious.
Casamigos
Equals
To his Casamigos.
There was
a
a
tweet.
A breakdown.
It's probably.
You know, I always
Did you find one?
Kave, I'll never
I
let
gotta
up on
find
you
the
because
actual
you
art.
always fill everybody's cup to the brim.
Because
So
I want
I ain't never
everybody-
giving you no
Because they gotta read the
pass.
actual text.
Yeah, love
I got
yours,
that,
bitch.
like a
Love yours.
situation, but I don't got like an actual text.
The situation.
Okay,
We'll
you can tell
just
us the situation.
fake the text.
You can tell us the situation.
Cause my boy about to be on Catfish.
Oh. Damn, he got catfish?
Oh, wait, is he the what
Is he
he
the
talking
catfish
to
or-
Nev?
Oh.
Nah, so they're doing it like a different spinoff. So people fake it's him.
Ah.
Yeah,
The
so-
fine one?
Oh.
So people keep on faking
I know,
him,
yeah,
and people
that's
be hitting him up like, "You told me you was gonna take my kids out," and da 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 da. And he be like,
What?
"What are you talking about?" And then they show him the screenshots, and it be somebody using his profile.
Is it the fine one? You didn't answer.
That's
It's
crazy.
my homeboy, man.
Yeah, I know that. I can't
I
answer all your
can't,
homework.
I can't put things
Oh,
out
your homeboy's fine. All right.
because they, you know what
they
I'm
are.
saying, it's about to come out.
To our
Yeah.
chat.
To the girls chat. Thank you, Josh, for
Thank
coming.
you, Josh.
Yes. Yes,
Y'all,
appreciate
shout out to
y'all.
Guess who sent that text?
I feel like we do a different song every time.
I feel like
different song.
I thought we should
Put
come
that
up
on
Y'all
with
need to make a little thing for,
Yeah,
this,
we
for this
should.
segment.
Sponsor it.
Hi guys, sent that text.
Okay, so let's read the text.
That's too much Casamigos.
The text says, I hand out hand sanitizer wipes as people get on the plane. This white lady bent down and grabbed it from me with her mouth. Wow, I can't read. Yeah, let me do that again. Gotta read it.
And loud.
Guess who sent that text?
Okay,
If you whisper in that corner.
sorry. That's
What was that?
What was
You
that? You
sound-
sound you whipping people?
Oh, whipping.
Exactly, that was the point. You sounded like Blue School.
Yes, that's exactly what
Okay.
Is that big? That's a cute blooper. Anyways, it says, I hand out hand sanitizer wipes as people get on the plane. This white lady bent down and grabbed it from me with her mouth. Through her mask, but still, what the fuck?
What the
Hold on, somebody else said, what the fuck? And then the person responded like a bird picking up a french fry.
That's exactly.
With the mask
exactly what it
on.
was.
I'm still trying to picture that.
It's so like I didn't even know what she was about to do because I couldn't see her mouth open. Like
So
I didn't.
her hands were full. That was her thought process. She was like, fuck it.
No. Did she do all
And then
that?
she
No,
went down.
but it was a one movement
She's
thing.
done
Her
it
hands
before.
were full, so she
She's done
and
it
she,
before,
and she
okay.
just like. But the thing about it with these wives is people come on the plane with their hands full all the time. So it's like you know, it's nothing
Or
for like
a
someone
grab.
if they
Or you
have
have a
their
pinky.
like that's what I'm saying. If their hands are full, it's nothing for me just slide it between these two fingers for them to
Sit
grab.
on top of
or-
the jacket. Sit up.
and something like that. So it was like I noticed her hands are full, so I was already meeting her lower with it to like. So I fed it to her realistically. It was.
That's so weird.
It was so.
And I know
weird.
she thought that was smooth as fuck.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, I got this."
But
How did she know she had her mouth open with the mask on?
I did not know. That's what I'm saying.
So she
I
just
did not
instructed
know
you
what
to,
was
like-
happening.
She went down. She said like a bird picking up a French fry. So I mean, she went down to get it.
This is literally the thing.
That's
I'm
crazy.
thinking like she's
Up there.
No.
This is what it was. So
Yeah,
it was a
like-
precise
Yeah.
like.
That's crazy. Through the mask.
because I
Through
could
the
see
mask.
I can't see the whole thing, but I could see it more if the packaging was bigger. But
Okay.
she
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
you bit
because
your
like when
finger
I
off.
went on the plane, it was like the cracker, the
Okay.
Sammy, in a Ziploc
Yeah.
bag. So
Yeah.
I thought that was
No, I was so uncomfortable. I felt violated in a weird
I
way
would-
after. I
You
was
know,
like,
it's crazy because of COVID, like, I look at things so differently all the time. It's like, dang, I really don't do that in COVID. Like, everything is like, dang, it's COVID though. So it's just like, why would you do that
like almost
in a
bite
time
me.
like this?
exactly.
You almost bit me.
Exactly.
With your mouth.
Charlie. So watch that. Me and Casey have a video
All right, y'all. Well, thank you for watching another episode of the Girls Chat Pod. Thank you, Joshua. Okay,
Yeah.
wow, that was embarrassing. We're gonna do that again. Thank you, Fly Guy, for
I am
stepping-
Josh. I'm still Josh.
Thank you, Josh, for joining the Girls Chat today, our first ever guest.
Good.
I'm honored to be our first guest for real, man. I know y'all got some big things on the way. Please follow me at Flyguy Floyd on all Instagram handles, man. Anything with music, anything with marketing, I'm the man to come to. Shout out to these girls, man. Great podcast. Let's keep it going.
Yeah.